Hello, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of May from the 1st through the 15th. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that info is down below in the description box, and I will have a link to the card decks that are used for this reading, guys. So these are the two card decks that I'm choosing for the focus messages this time around for all signs. Typically I vary it between signs, but this time around these are the two decks that we'll be focusing on for all signs across the board. This is the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon, and then we'll grab a card from the Love and Lust deck by Fire Witch Tarot, which does contain sexual content and profanity, so just something to keep in mind if that offends you or that bothers you in any way. You might not want to watch this reading. Okay, so let's start, guys, and let's take a look and see what messages. What's your first focus message? Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, for cross watchers, for anyone else who's been guided to tune into this reading in love and in life for the first half of May. Let's see. I'm guided to this one here. We have that cactus heart coming through, a guarded heart. Maybe there's a reason why it's guarded at this time, Scorpio. We're going to have to take a look and see why that is and how it plays a part in this reading. This is a heart that has been hurt, that has been broken, that has been through something challenging, which is why it's guarded. Okay, so whether this is you or the person that you are thinking about for this reading, perhaps that's why it's coming forward in that way, if something painful has happened here between the two of you. All right, so let's add to this with the Love and Lust deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. In love and life, in love and lust. Let's take a look and see. What's your second focus message here? All right. I'm guided to this card here. I want to talk on the phone for hours and listen to your voice as I fall asleep. Perhaps you might resonate with that. You know, if you guys talk on the phone a lot and it doesn't even matter if you guys aren't speaking, you're just there. You know, you're just listening to each other breathe. If you happen to resonate with that, it's one of those conversations that last all night for all hours of the night. If you happen to resonate with that, okay? So let's go ahead and add to this, Scorpio. Let me see here. I'm guided to pull from the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension Oracle by Calico Moon. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. Scorpio, that's just the name of the card deck. So what's up with this cactus heart? Why is somebody coming forward with this guarded energy when it comes to their heart space? Okay, is it you that's guarded? Is it your person? Let's see. We have spirit guide, okay? Certainly, spirit guides, the angels, are a part of the energy of this reading. So they're already here, tapped into the energies of the messages that are coming through here. We have stolen. It's part of the reason why we have a guarded heart here, because stolen for me taps into infidelities, third-party situations where somebody either stole you away from them or the other way around, however way that resonates in your scenario, Scorpio. This could also be stolen kisses, stolen hugs, a stolen glance across the room, however way that's represented. But typically I do feel the connotation of it is that somebody stole someone away from another person. We have the Danger card coming through here, followed by Destiny. What I'm picking up from this, Scorpio, since these cards are coming forward in this order, is that if this Stolen card were not here, if nobody interfered in the connection, and if it was just you and your person, and no relationship is perfect. We all have issues in our connection. Typically we get into arguments. We don't always see eye to eye. It's just a part of being in a relationship. You have your ups and downs. But what I do feel here is that with outside influences from a third-party situation, more than likely, the fact that this person that you're focused on for this reading is more than likely a fated connection. They're a part of your destiny. You were meant to meet in this lifetime. And if it turns out that they are your person of a lifetime, there might be the danger of this connection just falling apart because of this third-party situation. That's a potential. We'll see how the rest of this reading unfolds. We have uplift. We have forgive. So this forgiveness, whoever it needs to be extended towards, whether you need forgiveness, Scorpio, or whether you feel that your person needs to apologize to you for what they've done, however way it's represented in your life. It depends on what side of the fence you're on with this particular scenario. But we do have Ascension, which I love, because there's a chance for ascension in this partnership, despite the challenges, despite the reason why we've got that cactus heart, that very guarded heart that's been through something traumatic here. Is it your heart? Is it your person's heart? Because if you don't create movement towards ascension here, the two of you, there's a chance, there's this danger of actually losing out on something wonderful, is what I'm picking up here. And look at this. We've got the 1111 card, which is reflected off of a twin flame energy, twin flame connections for some of you, if you resonate with a twin flame connection. And this to me is also indicative of a wish come true. Make a wish, Scorpio. You never know. It might just come true. So we're going to have to pull some cards here to see if there's a chance for this wish to actually come true here. So let's add to this with the Illumination deck by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Scorpio, in love and in your life, what is it that you would benefit from knowing at this time? What is it that you need to know at this time? We have Christmas reflected here. So if the holidays are of significance to you, Scorpio, or your person, something significant might happen during the holiday season this year. Or perhaps you guys just love Christmas time. It's being reflected here for some reason. So it means something to some of you tuning in. That's why it's coming through here. We have determination coming through next, and this particular message reads, I can't do it. Which is why we've got a heart that is guarded. Whoever has possession of that heart, whether it is you, whether it is your person, Scorpio, there's apprehension tied into this message. It's like, I can't open myself to you. I can't open up my heart because I'm afraid of getting hurt. And perhaps part of this determination from this card is that they're trying to work through that. This could also, of course, be picking up off of your own energy, that you're determined to heal this heart, but it's difficult. It's like you're fighting within yourself. It's like, I want to, but I can't. I can't do it right now. And so with that card right next to Christmas, perhaps by the holiday season, which is a good chunk of time from now, that might be when you're ready to open up your heart to this connection again, to create ascension here through forgiveness. And perhaps that wish might just come true during Christmas time for some of you. It might take some time for things to align itself so that you guys can work this out properly. We have growth and expansion. I love it. That's what's needed here between the two of you. This is also what's needed in your life, Scorpio, I feel, in not just in your love life, but other areas of your life where this growth and expansion could actually create ascension for you as well in other areas of your life that are of concern to you. But do you see how it's falling right below danger? You're in danger of not growing. You're in danger of not seeing things beyond where you're at right now. If you don't create healing for yourself, if you're not open to forgiveness right now, you're actually possibly self-sabotaging, or you're standing in the way of progress. You can create this energy of uplifted energy to be able to uplift your spirits and your perception of how you're seeing this situation, to see things from a higher perspective so that you can bring about that ascension. Look at this. We've got passionate romance. There's a lot of fiery energy here, Scorpio, when it comes to you and this person. It was a part of your destiny to meet them. And when you guys connected, it was very magnetic, very passionate. The sexual energy, the intimacy between you and this person, intense. Intense. We've got a heart that's healing. I love it, because with that guarded heart coming through as a focus, somebody's heart was broken. We needed this one. We needed that heart to come forward, healing your heart. It says your heart, Scorpio. So I feel for those of you that this is coming through for, and because that cactus heart, that guarded card is coming through as a focus message in your reading, Scorpio, this has just confirmed for the majority who are resonating with this that it is your heart that needs the healing, because your person more than likely hurt you. We have roots, family, and history. Some of you guys could have shared a family. Some of you guys could have had children together. Even the family has been affected by this. And look at the next card. We have children. They were affected by what happened here. For those of you that resonate with a family and who have children together, or who blended families together. Something happened here to break up the family dynamic. And then we've got feeling manipulated. So your person, Scorpio, could have been manipulating you somehow, trying to be controlling in the partnership. But that certainly didn't help matters. You don't want them to control you. You just want them to be in an equal partnership with you and to just love you and be a good partner. That ultimately is what you're looking for here. So we do have that 1111 card, which is Twin Flame and Energy. So let's grab some insight from the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio in love and life for the first half of May. What else do we need to know here? Angels and spirit guides, there we are. We've got the King of Wands, more fire. So my feminines, if you're tuning in and thinking about a masculine, perhaps here they are. King of Wands energy, a visionary leader. This King of Wands is a true leader. They lead from the heart. And they tend to inspire other people to do better in their lives. And perhaps there was a time when they really inspired you to dream big and to make things happen in your own life and in the relationship. But as you can see, it's very fiery. So this connection is very intense, very passionate. And based off of that focused message, you guys could have just been talking on the phone all night. All night. But isn't this interesting how we've got the Knight of Wands right after that? Another fire energy here from this card. Another card talking about passion. This is a passionate adventure. And then we've got passionate romance coming through here. So no doubt about it, the connection between the two of you, definitely passionate. Sexually speaking, off the charts passionate. But it's interesting how we have another page, okay? Not another page. This is our first page. I'm tripping. So we've got a king, a knight, and a page of wands. This is all fire energy. So I really feel here, Scorpio, especially if you're feminine, watching for a masculine, I feel they've grown. They've learned from this. They might have started off as this page of wands and they evolved into this knight energy, but they're now coming forward as a king. Two of Cups. Cups is water. You are a water sign, Scorpio. This is a divine partnership right here. It's falling right below destiny and passionate romance. You guys were destined to come together in this lifetime. Not to say that it's going to be smooth sailing, because that's just not reality. However, you guys were destined to come together because this is a divine partnership. The attraction, the magnetic pull that you feel towards each other, perhaps it's unlike anyone else that you've ever connected with. We've got the Eight of Cups right next to it, which is more of your own energy, Scorpio. So this is good because this is an energy of evolving. So you've grown too. You've learned, you've grown from the experience as well. Your heart might be guarded for now, but it is healing. The Eight of Cups is walking away and leaving something behind. So perhaps you had to leave this person, you had to walk away from it, especially if there were third-party situations and infidelities going on in the partnership. So you walked away from it. And during this time, you've been working on yourself to heal this heart of yours. And remember, we've got that Ascension card coming through. Right next to the Two of Cups, I really do feel that your person is really wanting to work on this connection with you. They know they've hurt you. They know that they have broken your heart. But they're now coming through having evolved and having worked on themselves, having matured. Perhaps enough time has passed and they've grown up. And they're now coming through as this king. And maybe you had to walk away from them in order for this to happen. So we do have another king coming through here, the King of Pentacles. So when we have more than one king or even more than one queen coming through, I typically do pick up off of competition or third-party situations. So we've got two kings here. So for some of my feminines, perhaps If you resonate with this, one king could have stolen you away from the other king, or your heart is torn in two between two people. We do have the High Priestess coming through as well. So my feminine, some of you could be coming through as this High Priestess, which is water energy, okay? That's your own vibe right there. But this is a waiting period when the High Priestess comes forward. It's in action, so there's not a whole lot of action going on quite yet. But we do have a bit of a time frame with this Christmas message coming through, letting us know that perhaps this can come together towards the latter half of this year. Because growing, expansion, learning lessons, healing this heart that's been broken and hurt, that needs time. You cannot rush that healing journey here, especially if it's you, Scorpio, that needs the time to heal. And then we've got the Devil energy coming through here. That's Capricorn for some of you guys. Obsession. You might be dealing with a person who tends to be very codependent, manipulative. It's already coming through there. They might be dealing with addictions too, because that's part of the energy of the Devil. But in addition to all that, the Devil card is coming through when it comes to your person, Scorpio. They know that they may have lost you, that they're in danger of losing you forever if they don't get their crap together. But the love is still there. They know they lost you, but in their heart space, the love remains. And what they're ultimately wanting here is for the two of you to work this out. So with the Hierophant coming up next, there's this need for a spiritual lesson to be learned here. And then there's this Three of Pentacles coming through right after that, which is all about collaboration. And I feel it's necessary for this to come through because it's all about working together, Scorpio. The two of you working together to be able to create ascension and healing and forgiveness in this partnership. Because clearly with the Three of Swords, threes again, third party situations, heartache, heartbreak, which is why we've got the need to heal this heart. That heart needs a little bit more time before this can all come together towards the latter half of this year for those that are resonating with this. So let's add to this with some romance, angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio in love and romance for the first half of May. What else? What else do we need to know here? What else do you need to know? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So energetically, you might be calling this person back into your life, Scorpio, or they're calling you back in if you still feel drawn to them, which I do feel you're both feeling this pull towards each other. You know, it is ultimately destiny. This is your divine counterpart here, Scorpio. So not only do we have that 1111 card coming through, referring to a potential twin flame connection, but we now have reference to soulmate here. We do have red flags that are popping up, which is not surprising, considering we've got the danger card, we have that stolen card, reference to third-party situations. That needs to be addressed, plain and simple. Whatever those red flags are, they need to be addressed so that you guys can work through it and continue the healing journey here for you guys to move past this. So right now, Scorpio, you just got to work on yourself. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I do feel your person finds you very magnetic regardless. We do have getting to know each other. So it's one of those things where you guys hit a rough patch. And with an opportunity to come back together, it's almost like you got to start from square one and just get to know each other all over again and reconnect and peel back the layers of your relationship until all pain and healing has occurred and forgiveness has been done and ascension has been implemented. You absolutely do deserve love, Scorpio. You are lovable. We do have a Cupid's arrow represented. That's my interpretation of it from this particular card. That is a female figure in this photo. So Cupid's arrow is getting ready to strike, especially for my feminines. Ultimately, who is it that's going to be on the other side of that arrow? And definitely very passionate connection. We already know that. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Passionate adventure, passionate romance. Heart-to-heart conversations is what needs to happen here between you and your person, Scorpio, to be able to have the chance to honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And when the time is right, I feel, which might be during the holiday season, even though that's a long time from now, that's okay, because ultimately the goal here is to come towards each other having healed from what's happened. You don't want to be coming towards each other pissed off and broken. That's not going to help matters. So the timing has got to be right to be able to offer forgiveness or an apology, to take it towards ascension and make this wish come true of coming back together, if ultimately that's what you're looking for. All right, Scorpio. So let's grab some dialogue messages here. This is the 5D Love Messages Oracle deck by Calico Moon. Let's go ahead and tap into some dialogue here. What is it that you want to say, or what is it that your person needs to say to you? Take whichever one of these resonates with you and your situation. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio and love and life. Who is it that needs to speak up here? Is it you, Scorpio? Is it your person? What needs to be expressed here? So we'll grab a few from here. And let's grab this bottom card. All right. What is it that they want to say to you, or what is it that you want to say to them, Scorpio? Okay, first one. I am under too much pressure right now. Your person might be coming through with this message, which is why it's going to take some time. If they're feeling pressured, they're not ready. So perhaps that's why we are not going to have any sort of movement towards ascension until the holidays. Next message, I still have hope that we will be together. They want to come back, Scorpio. They want to reconcile with you. But if they're feeling pressured right now, you know, it's going to take a little bit of time before they can actually take action towards that. But the desire in their heart space, it's there. I'm spying on you. So they might be checking you out on social media, keeping tabs on you in however way they're able to do that. The next message, I keep replaying what you said. Whatever it is that you said, Scorpio, it definitely made an impact on this person. And they keep replaying it in their head. So you definitely hit a nerve, or perhaps you triggered them in some way. And, you know, again, with that very first focus message, I want to talk on the phone. Lots of conversations that you guys have had. There's a particular conversation that they remember. Last one. I'm sorry I left you the way I did. Okay? Especially if it had something to do with a third-party situation. They're coming through, Scorpio, with this apology. Can you find it in your heart space to be able to forgive, is the question. Okay? So that's what's coming forward here. Let's go ahead and grab some additional insight from the Lover's Oracle deck. Scorpio, let's see what else needs to come through here. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio in love and life for the first half of May. What else? What else needs to come through here? I'm guided to this bottom of the deck, and actually the next one. Okay. So Scorpio, what do we have? When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Is that not interesting, considering we have growth and expansion? So choices were made by your person. You made your own choices, Scorpio. There's no right or wrong in this, because you guys were meant to go on that journey in your own individual way, in however way you were meant to have it. That's a part of destiny too. Yes, you guys were destined to meet and come together, but you were also destined to experience even the heartbreak when it comes to this connection. And that simply is what's going to help you guys grow from the experience, to learn from it. We have a message for you, Scorpio. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So maybe they haven't always been the ideal partner, and you guys have had challenges, but the love, I'm telling you, the love is still here. And I'm so happy to see this, because it's needed. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment, Scorpio. Continue to work on this, healing your heart so that it's not going to be so guarded. And that simply will take some time. Okay? So let's add to this with some Journey of Love messages. This is by Divine Essentials. Scorpio, will grab a few from here. Take whichever one you're guided towards. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio for this love and life reading. Let's go ahead and grab some messages from the Journey of Love for you. All right, we'll grab 3 or 4 from here. Let's grab this first one. Number 33, your perfect custom fit trust. Together, you guys just make sense. You're perfect for each other, and maybe you had to go through something difficult in this partnership in order for your person to get it. Maybe you already knew that you guys were perfect for each other, but they needed to experience perhaps a third-party situation or move on to another relationship to notice that and to see that. So part of the energy of this card is asking you to trust that your person will have the clarity that's needed in order for them to really see that you are the one. Let's grab another. Oh my God, see? Number 2, partnership. It's always been you, Scorpio. We already have number 2, 2 of Cups, divine partnership. Beautiful. Let's grab one more. Unbridled, number 22. We've got quite a lot of 2s coming through here. 222 could play a significant role for some of you. Your spirit set me free. Okay, so your person coming through with that particular message. And perhaps they've isolated themselves, knowing that they hurt you, knowing that they broke your heart, knowing that they entered into a situation, a relationship that maybe it's no longer serving a purpose in their life, but they just need time to process everything. And if you actually are coming from a place of love, Scorpio, and that's what you're energetically sending your person, they're picking up off of that vibe. And that as well is where this is coming from. Your spirit sets me free, because they're not so bogged down for the heavy energies that they themselves are placing upon themselves. It's like they already know what they've done. They already know that they've hurt you, that they've broken your heart. So they're already saturating themselves in a very dark energy, dark healing that needs to happen. I feel your person has got some shadow work that they need to do, where that healing energy is coming from, so that they can let go of any hidden resistance that's hindering progress in their own life when it comes to their healing journey. So they got to take the time to heal their behaviors, self-sabotage, or any blocks or emotional wounding that's preventing any sort of movement towards you. And I feel eventually, Scorpio, that might happen, possibly not until the end of the year, because that's being reflected here for some reason. But I do feel ultimately they'll do the right thing to be able to bring this back together. That is what I'm picking up from that. All right, guys, so that is where I'm going to end this reading. I do hope that for those of you that this resonated with, that it really brought you a little bit of peace, knowing that your person is working on this, and that there's a really good chance that you guys can experience this ascension and work on this partnership, and that you have the capability of making this wish come true when it comes to this connection. All right, Scorpio, so thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. Take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.